In today's class, we've got our spins, we've got our middles, we've got our emergency stops, we've got all the fundamentals that we teach on our level 1 course. And the reason why we teach these fundamentals is because it gets our dogs more focused on us around distractions. It enables us to have more training games to incorporate on your walks, right? When you take your dog to your local park, wherever it is, it gives you the tools so that you can have a better relationship with your dog, so that your dog wants to listen to you no matter where you take them. So if you're watching this video, you're enjoying what you're seeing, you're finding it useful, don't forget to hit the like button and also comment below with any training tips that you need to see on future videos. Good to see you guys, how you doing?
How you doing, lad?
Alright. Yeah. On week 1, we should have gone through settles. So feel free to just get your dog settled, get them into that working mode so they're focusing on you and also relaxing at the same time. Yeah, let's just go through the settles for me, please, everyone. So, what we're going to do then, let's run into our first exercise. The first exercise is spin and twist. Now, a lot of dog owners, they come in and be like, oh, why do you guys teach a dog how to spin around? For me, that's not the fundamentals. The fundamentals, what I'm teaching, is teaching our dogs how to follow our hand signals and guidance, and so that we can position them anywhere we want to. So the spin and twist essentially is just an exercise to help with that fundamental. So to do this, I'm gonna have a treat in my hand here. I'm gonna pop it on my dog's nose. Again, I'm gonna have that treat like a magnet. So my dog wants to follow that treat. It's not gonna be too far away, and it's not gonna be super, super close where your dog always has to be on the treat, right? So I'm just gonna be about an inch away, get my dog to follow that. I'm gonna draw a nice big circle, and my dog will follow that round. Now, if you have a larger dog, so for example, if you brought a collie over there, you may have to step out to draw that nice big circle. Once you've done the big circle, your dog's followed it round, mark it with a spin, good spin, and then you're gonna reward out the opposite hand. So we've got a lure treat, we have a treat treat. So I'm gonna lure my dog into that big circle, spin, good spin, and treat with a treat treat. Yep, everyone okay with that? Perfect. So start with your right treat in your right hand, your lure's in your right hand, that's a spin, and then we'll do the opposite side as well, which is a twist. Try not to go too fast. Yeah, there we go. Stay in sync. Yeah, you want him to stay in sync and him to have the motivation to stay with you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. On to the other side, which is going to be our twist. So instead of using my right hand as a lure hand, my left hand's going to be the lure hand. So nice big circle, bop, twist, good twist, treat. Yep. And again, food's in this hand. We're going to lure around to the outside. Up, twist, good twist, and reward out the opposite hand. So to do this, I'm going to have my dog standing facing me. I'm going to have some treats in my right hand here. I'm going to lure my dog into or past my leg here. As I'm luring my dog past, I'm then going to bring them towards the center position. Yeah, I'm going to switch hands here with the treat, but lure my dog through and lure my dog head up into a sit position. Yeah, so again, dog's in front of me, facing me. Lure past my leg, all the way around, switch hands with the treats, lure my dog through, ever so slightly, head comes up, dog goes into a sit. Yeah, everyone okay with that? Yeah, you can say middle, good middle, and reward as well. Yeah, so exactly the same thing as we mark and reward each behavior, and then you move the cue word, but just to begin with, just get the luring, focus on the luring. Up. It's gone through, middle, good middle, and reward. Okay, cool.
So we
Yeah, no problem. So what I would say then is, if you're happy to, just keep your left foot really static on the lead, and then it's only your right foot that's going to be moving then, if you're happy to. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine as well. If you want to just extend that, you're more than welcome to just extend that lead as well. Entirely up to you guys. There we go. Nearly. So if he's not super confident coming in here, I say just give him some rewards here. Bop, 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 bop. Let him reset. Do it again. Put some rewards here. Bop, 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 bop. Let him reset. Okay, now he's come here. Now I'm going to go for the sit. Yeah, but just teaching him there's lots of value, building up his confidence, just coming in between your legs to begin with. That's cool as well. Good. So you see how rewarding there? Reward. Up. So in terms of the momentum of the hand, the lure treat, you can't go too slow, you can't go too fast, you have to really stay in sync as much as possible. That's where the skill comes involved, is the skill of luring. And then once you've got that, that's when you can just like, he knows he's going to follow it in the correct manner. You can do that, you can do whatever you want then. Awesome, so moving on to our next exercise, we've got emergency stop. So emergency stop is essentially, the way we're going to teach you today is, as your dog is running towards you, you can say stop, use a hand signal, and your dog will put the brakes on. Yeah. And what we do in level 2 is we teach the dog that even if your dog's running away from you, you can say stop, and they'll still put the brakes on. You do enough of level 1, you'll get level 2 anyway. So what we're going to do here is I want to build up the association of what stop means, right? So we need to essentially get our dog to put the brakes on every time we say stop. The way we're going to do this is I'm going to say stop, I'm going to throw the treat so it lands just behind their bum. Yep. Do this enough times, every time your dog hears the word stop, you're going to treat behind me. Yep. So again, we're just going to build up the conditioning. So what you're going to do here, have a treat between your thumb and your finger, your forefinger. Your hand comes up. Say it, stop, do it, throw. Stop, throw. Stop, throw. Yeah. If your dog isn't really getting that there's a treat behind them, you can't just tap them on the bum with the treat. So you have to aim. Yeah, you have to aim at your dog's bum, taps their bum, they're like, oh, okay, now I feel the treat, and it's behind them. You can do that enough times that you don't have to even aim it at them, you can just do it, throw it behind them. Yeah? So again, stop, throw, stop, throw. Do that 10 times and then we'll move on. So what we're going to be doing here is you can be going from your poles to your cones as you do this. So I start on my pole, I'm going to have my dog in front of me, I'm going to say the word stop, I'm going to throw the treat. They're going to eat that treat, I'm going to step back. I'm going to call my dog's name once they've eaten the treat, they look at me, I'm going to say come, they start coming over, I'm going to say stop, throw the treat. Yep. Third time, I'm going to call my dog to me, I'm going to say stop, I'm going to fake the throw. Fake it, which means you add in the motion. Your dog says, "Beep," stops, good, throw. Okay? Quick tip for this is as I'm about to recall, right, my hand starts off low, so I recall my hands low. Dog's like, boom, gonna come over to the hand, get the food. But what actually happens is as they come in, they're looking at the hand, my hand comes up high. So they're watching the hand come up high, I hit the stop, they put the brakes on. Yeah, so if your dog tends to just look at the floor and look down low, make sure your hand starts off low, they see the hand, you hit the stop. Yeah, everyone okay with that? Yeah, go for it.
I've done it once.
Okay, cool.
Do it again.
Cool. So you want a bit of a quicker one, right? Yeah. If you watch here, Bruno, Bruno, come, stop. Boom. No, okay, cool. So all that needs is just a bit of conditioning, right? So, create some space. come, stop. Boom. Yeah, it's further away. Brenna, come, stop. Good. Boom. Okay. Yeah. So it's literally just that. It's just that motion. I'm getting used to this. Seeing this. Boom. Stop. Boom. Yes. Yeah. So you notice before I throw it, before I mark it, I fake it. Yeah. It's that fake there. When he sees that, he's like, oh, okay. So they expect the throw anyway. As soon as you do that, they expect the throw anyway. More distance in the behavior means more success. So to do this, we're just going to do a little exercise which is called recalls with find it, or find it recalls. So it's literally just going to have a treat here, pop on my dog's nose, we're sending towards the cone. They go running towards the cone, they go to eat the treat. Eat the treat, pop the head up, they're going to see all the distractions happening around them, and they're going to hit my recall, gab, and they're going to come back to me. Just going to do that about 10 times, and then the next exercise after this will be adding in the emergency stop on the back of that. But I just want to do the fundamentals of recalls with a little bit of distance first. There you go. Got it? Nicely done, lovely. We can move on to the next exercise. So we've built up some distance now. We can send our dog away. They can go to eat the treat. Once they pop the head up, we tend to call them back. So calling up dogs back. Now what we want to do is add in the emergency stop. So the timing for this, I want you to imagine, right, your dog's just eating a treat, they're coming back to you. I don't want you to add the stop in when they get to you. Right, it's too easy, your dog's gonna stop anyway. So what I want to see is you call them back, as soon as they start coming, stop, you hit the stop then. Yeah, so there's at least 2 meters between you and your dog. Yeah, if you can go further, brilliant, do it further. If you call your dog back and hit the stop straight away, that's fine. I would rather that than your dog comes all the way back to you and then you go stop and you throw it because your dog's already stopped. Yeah? Everyone okay with that? Cool. So in today's class, we covered some spins and twists, we did some middles as well, some great luring exercises so that as a handler, we learn to position our dogs, and more importantly, as we're luring them or guiding them, we're staying in sync with our dogs as well. And of course, for the dogs, we're building up their positive association to following the hand, following the guidance, so that the handler can position them wherever they want them to be. The reason why this is so important is, just imagine, right, you're walking down the street and you need to create some space for your dog or the dog that's about to pass you. You can lure them into a different position quite fluidly, quite easily, because you've done the fundamentals of luring. That's why that's so important. So moving on to emergency stops, this is essentially our dogs listening to us, whether they're 1 meter out, 2 meters out, 5 meters out, whatever it is. As they're coming towards us, we can just hit the stop cue, and then they stop, they put the brakes on, and they're still listening. From there, we can follow up with downs at a distance, sits at a distance, spins at a distance. We can literally follow up with any exercises that our dogs are very fluent in. Moving on to our recalls, of course, another great fundamental there is sending our dogs out. They go to eat the treat. As they pop the head up, they get to see the distractions around them. We then call them back. So what they're doing there is we're building up the positive association of ignore the distractions, come back to where the value is, which is why the recalls with Find It is such a fundamental game. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, if you found this useful, don't forget to hit the like button, comment below with what your biggest memorable moments from this video was, and also don't forget to subscribe as well.